blessing, money, testimony. Go they follow, you they go.
This year, good news, giant, plenty money. Go they follow, you they go.
Everything I've been wanting, manifesting from my life.
Everything you been wanting, manifesting for your life.
Even before you call me, don't answer.
Hey girlfriends, welcome back to the channel for another video this week. If you're new here, my name is GeranikaMycia, but all my friends call me G. And if you're a returning subscriber, thanks for coming back this week and clicking on my face. If you haven't already, go ahead and give this video a big thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe. Make sure to follow me on Instagram, girl, for all of the fabulous updates, and come back each week for weekly uploads. I know it's been a minute since we did like a little sit down chit chat, and I thought this was very necessary. I know we went live last Friday, but y'all know on live, girl, we have no self-control and we love a nasty kiki. We're not really checking in to, check the temperature, see what's going on, how we're feeling. We're already in Q2. Time is just flying by, moving a little too fast for my liking, but I've been going back and forth with you guys in DMs and comments, and there's like this reoccurring thing that I keep seeing, and this has been going on for a while. It's like if I'm going for walks every day, or if I'm just doing something, people will be like, oh my god, I wish I can do that. Oh, I wish I can do that. I love the fact that you do this. Maybe one day I'll do this. And my question is always, what's stopping you? You sit there and you watch me do it. What's stopping you? Maybe you can't do it every day, but you can try to do it in a way that fits your lifestyle. I feel like sometimes we can be our own critic, our own worst enemy, and we are the people who get in our way the most, okay? We love to talk about haters. Sometimes we could be our biggest hater because we will talk ourselves out of doing that thing that we want to do so bad because of self-doubt, what other people might think of us. The fear of being seen is so real. Like, oh my god, the fear of being seen will stop you from doing almost any and everything, okay? And lately I feel like I've been doing this thing where, almost a year, pat on the back, I've been doing this thing where it's like, if I'm afraid of it, if I'm scared of it, if it makes me nervous, I'm gonna do it, as long as it don't kill me, okay? We're not trying to get hurt, but if I'm not gonna die, let's just do it, because there's something on the other side of that fear, and I'm a very curious person, and I want to see what's on the other side of this, because fear will literally hold you hostage and paralyze you. So when people always say, gee, I love the fact that you said that you was gonna do Pilates. If you watch my vlogs, y'all know I was terrified of Pilates. Not only terrified, I was intimidated. I felt like, oh my god, everybody's gonna be looking at me because I'm gonna be the girl not knowing what she's doing, struggling to do things. And I can't lie, the first few classes I did have people looking at me, but I kept going. I'm not showing up for y'all, I'm showing up for me. I had this goal in mind. I challenged myself this year to do 30 Pilates classes. I am on class number 18, I think 18 or 19. I'm like mind blown. And even the fact that when I first started going to Pilates, y'all, I could not do a plank, I couldn't do a lunge. I just was so out of my comfort zone, and it was just embarrassing, which is crazy because when you look around in Pilates, nobody's looking at you, nobody cares. Like, everybody's in their own world. But I think sometimes when we get insecure about something, we feel like that's the number one thing everybody's looking at. And I just find myself constantly going back and forth in comments telling people, girl, if I can do it, you can do it. And one thing I love to say to myself, do something today that the future version of yourself will thank you for. And I always think about when I was working my 9 to 5. I couldn't go to the gym at 6 p.m. I had to like alter my life to work around my 9 to 5. I worked at 9 to 5, I was still working out. I was at the gym 6 a.m. I was still going for walks at 10 a.m. I had to make these things work around my lifestyle. I still was doing a lot of the things that I'm doing now. If you go back and watch my vlogs, well, y'all didn't even know I had a job. Everybody thought I was a full-time creator, and that was the point. I told myself, I'm gonna show up on this platform as a full-time creator working a 9 to 5 because I can. I have to just manage my time right, and I did. Of course, I had to sacrifice a lot. I sacrificed my weekends, I sacrificed hanging out with people because I didn't have free time. All of my free time was going to creating content and editing, because during the week, I don't really have time to do those things. So managing my time then led me to do what I'm doing now. Every morning I wake up, I think that version of me who used to show up every day, no matter if she was tired and she just was over it, that version of me got me to where I'm at today. So now it's time for this version of me to do something that the next version of me, maybe let's say, I don't know, 45-year-old GeranikaMycia would be like, oh my God, thank you so much. If you're watching me do something, whether you're watching me through my story or a vlog, if I'm doing something, you can do it too. I am no different from you. We have the same 24 hours in the day. They may look different, but you can make your life what you want it to be. So the next time you want to do something and you get that self-doubt, or you like, oh my God, I love the fact that she do this, whether it's me or somebody else, ask yourself, why can't you do that? Ask yourself, why can't you do that? And watch, be very mindful of how many excuses you start throwing out. Push against those excuses and do it anyway. Even if whatever it is, I don't know, let's say you want to learn how to play tennis. I don't know why I want to take tennis lessons, y'all, because I don't really like tennis, but I want to take tennis lessons. Come with me to play tennis in Brooklyn. I thought I was so cute, y'all, with my little outfit on, baby. Tennis is not for the weak, and guess what? It is not for me. It was raining, girl. I was tired and out of breath. I was like, this ain't cute. Let's go have a drink. We head on over to our favorite bar in Brooklyn, met our favorite bartender, and it was happy hour, so this was more my vibe, more my speed. Tennis, not so much, okay? So I don't really want to do that again. I don't want to play tennis every day. Maybe that's something we can do every 2 weeks. Maybe you love tennis and you're like, oh my God, I really want to do this, but push against that but and find a way to do it, whatever it is. Right now, my biggest thing is finding ways to bring joy into my life, whether it's big or small. Finding little gestures of joy, because we are our own responsibility. It's nobody's job to make sure you're good. It's nobody's job to make sure you're happy. You are your own responsibility. Now, the number one thing that I talk to y'all about the most is going to be solo dates. It's going to be solo dates. People are always like, I want to learn how to do that. I always tell people, y'all see me now. If you were one of the girlfriends following me back in like 2021, because that's when I started doing like the whole I'm dating myself. Oh child, it was not pretty. I can only muster up the courage to go to coffee shops. I wasn't at bars and talking to people and going to restaurants and here and there and hopping around at happy hours. No, that was a little too much, okay? I only had the capacity to go to a coffee shop and have coffee. Now I'm getting a little more comfortable. Oh, now I'm gonna take myself to lunch. I took myself to lunch, and then it slowly grew into what you guys get to see now. It does not happen overnight. So if you want to just jump off the porch and, you know, I don't know, go to dinner or lunch, do that. But if you feel that anxiety and you're not really enjoying it, start small. Coffee, tea, breakfast. Like, the thing is, you will be uncomfortable, but you'll grow into being comfortable the more you do. Into the next topic. I've been thinking a lot about the past. I'll just have little flashes of the past and I'll just smile, because I remember I used to always ask myself, maybe a few years ago, girl, I'd be like, oh my God, what if none of this works out? When I say none of this, I'm talking about everything from YouTube, therapy, all of the work that and time and energy that I'm putting in to be the highest version of myself. I was like, girl, what if none of this works out? And when I tell y'all, I heard this voice loud. It says, what if everything works out? And I was like, it felt almost uncomfortable, because I was so used to having this negative mindset of, oh my God, what if nothing works out? What if it never works out? What if I just fail? What if this happened? Always thinking the worst thing possible, okay? Girl, when I heard that, I was like, and it felt so uncomfortable and it felt like foreign. I'm like, but wait, what if it all really does work out? Girl, I literally will wake up one day drinking my tea, and I'm like, I look around and I'll be like, well, God dang it, it actually worked out. So now when I'm in certain situations or I'm doing certain things, as soon as I get that thought that try to seep in and say, girl, what if this don't work out? And I'd be like, but what if it does work out? And that definitely helps me navigate things, because I'm the type of person, baby, I want to be in control. I want to know what's going to happen before it happened. But I feel like I'm almost learning to just let life happen. Let life. So whatever you're doing, instead of saying, what if this never works out? I want you to ask yourself, what if it all works out? What would that look like? What would that feel like? What would I look like? Because it could work out. I don't know what it is. It could work out. That relationship, that business idea, that book that you want to write, it could work out. And we are so used to like doubting ourselves that, like I said, we will talk ourselves out of the biggest blessing that could literally change our lives. I have been talking to so many girlfriends through like DMs, and y'all been telling me all of the stuff that y'all want to do, but it's always like a pushback on or why you can't do it. I get it. Everybody has something going on. You a wife, you a mom, you have to take care of this, you have to take care of that. I always tell myself and the people around me, I be like, yeah, you do have to do those things, but none of the people around you, they won't be good unless you're good. You have to be good for yourself in order to be good for the people around you. Because if you're just like giving, you're not following your dreams, you're not focused on what you like, what you want, you're literally just losing yourself to take care of people. I truly believe, I don't have kids, y'all, but me being a mom, I'm gonna be the best mom because I'm gonna be the best version of myself. I still have to do the things that Geranika like. I still need to take my little solo trips to New York. I still need to go on my walks. I still need silence in the morning. I don't know how that's gonna work because, oh girl, kids, when I stayed at my sister's house, oh baby, I said, oh my God, I haven't been around kids like that in so long, girl. I'm like, oh girl, the kids just wake up begging. I want this, I want that. I'm like, oh, the way kids will run your household, girl, like they pay bills, baby. They name on a mortgage. Like, I said, oh, but when I have kids, y'all, I need silence in the morning, baby. We need to play the quiet game for 2 hours, okay? 2 hours. Whoever win the silence game, girl, you could get, what they like, squishies. You could watch Peter Pepper pick up pig, Pepper the pig. Oh, I just need silence in the morning because in order for me to be good for the people around me, I have to be good for me. And I just want y'all to think of that. What am I putting off that I really want to do because I keep saying, oh, but I have to take care of my kids. You have to do stuff for yourself. Your kids want to see you happy. Like the people around you want to see you happy, or if they don't, because child, sometimes they don't, child. They just want you to do for them, not the kids, but just people in general. You have to set boundaries, but you have to also do things for you. 2025, we need to also pour into other people, but we cannot forget to pour into ourselves. Do what makes you happy. I don't understand how trying new things, I feel like getting out of my comfort zone almost makes me feel like I'm shedding skin. Anytime I get that feeling of, oh, I want to do that, but I'm scared. Because I've been getting that a lot. And I don't look at that as a bad thing. Anytime I get scared of something, I'm like, okay, we're on to something new. Let's do this. I want to do something this weekend. And it was so weird because I'm like, oh, I'm scared to go. And I'm like, what is this? I'm literally about to book it. And I'm like, what is that? I got so scared, y'all. And I'm like, why? And it was like, I'm scared to be seen doing this by myself. And I'm like, oh, book it. Now we're really going. Because there's something on the other side of that. And I just feel like trying new things, whether it's food, it's places, it's things. One of my goals this month was trying something new. Today I went on a friend date to a new restaurant. Trying new things, it just opens you up and you don't feel like you're living on this hamster wheel of constantly doing the same thing, going the same places, talking to the same people. I want all of us to be inspired by each other to just get out and live, even if we're scared, because the thing that I'm gonna do Saturday, girl, I don't know why I'm this scared of it. Thing before I let y'all go. So I'm trying something new this year, and I got these boards on my refrigerator. I got them from Amazon, and I'm keeping track of all of my wellness goals and just watching these things and me tallying these lines off. I'm just like, something about tracking your progress is so fulfilling, and it's just like, oh my God, I'm so proud of you. Every time I walk past it, I'm like smiling, okay? This year I've been doing like month-to-month goals. My goal was each month read a book. Y'all know I've been talking to y'all about my new favorite book. Oh my God, A Love Song for Ricky Wilde. Y'all, I'm almost done, and I'm trying not to be done because this book is so good, and so many of y'all have told me that you're reading it, you're listening to it. When I tell y'all, this is like my newfound love. So this goes back to when I say, okay, it's time to change some things. Sometimes you have to change things up. I've always been a girl who liked wellness books, self-help books. But when I was reading those books of like last year, the end of last year, I could never finish the book. I found myself getting bored. So in January, I was like, okay, I tried to read another self-help. It was not hitting, okay? I was just getting bored with it. This month, I was like, okay, we are gonna get something that piques your interest. I want something that I don't want to put down. So I went to Barnes, if you watch my vlog, you already know this, went to Barnes and Nobles, and I said I want to start reading romance novels because I love a little nasty little romance, okay? When I tell y'all, I have been enjoying this book. I don't want it to end, so what I've been doing is I'll read a chapter and then I'll put it down. I feel like me switching up the type of books I'm reading, it literally piques my interest. It keeps me engaged, but also I realize I don't scroll on my phone. I'm not scrolling on social media. I'm not really watching as many podcasts as I was watching because I'm reading. And something about reading, I feel like it literally is just like breaking my mind free from the shackles. Because baby, if you scroll, if you just like constantly do this, you're like, okay, 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes lead to an hour. Whether I'm scroll, well, y'all know I don't really scroll Instagram, but I scroll the pre-love market like the girls scroll on TikTok. I'm telling you, I will scroll the pre-love market to the last page available. It's disgusting. It's not okay. And I was just like, girl, you just, hours is passing you by. Like, do something with that free time. So now I'm like outside reading books at the park. It's just like, try new things. Yeah, I want to inspire you guys to try new things. Find ways to add like spice into your life. Like I told y'all on live, one thing about me, I love setting my life on fire in the best way possible. Okay, it's like when things get a little too like this, and nothing is wrong with this. We can keep it going nice and steady. But sometimes nice and steady, I find with me, nice and steady can literally do this one day. Because I'm like, okay, my life is boring. I feel a little depressed. I don't feel excited about nothing. So when I feel like this, I like a little whoop, you know, whoop, whoop, like add a little fire on there. So I told y'all this summer, we're gonna set the summer on fire. If you watch my live, you already know. We're gonna do a sexy summer. I have a bucket list of different things that I'm doing this summer. And I've been also getting comments. Oh my God, G, that's such a good idea. But I can't do that. And I'm like, why? I'm married. I'm like, girl, this is the perfect time to do it. Listen, one thing about me, I'm gonna do something by myself, but wait a minute, y'all. If I had a husband, the way I would be carrying on with this man, dragging him everywhere. If you have a husband, a fiance, a boyfriend, a girlfriend, whatever you got, okay? Make y'all a bucket list. But the fun thing is this. Y'all have to put things on the bucket list that will get y'all out of y'all comfort zone. Just think of things that you can like look at each other a year from now like, oh my God, we were so dumb for doing that. Like, why we did that? Do things that's gonna be fun, romantic, adventurous. You could have a bucket list. Even if you're single. I'm single, girl, and I got a bucket list. This summer, I'm challenging everybody. Y'all need a summer bucket list. Summer is the time to be outside having fun, adventurous. Yes, I'm having a sexy summer. You can have a sexy summer too, especially if you got a man. Yeah, when I have a husband, yeah, he gon', hey, what you want to add to the list? Because we have to do something. We checking something off this bucket list, okay? We need to put 10 things on a bucket list because, yeah, I don't know, go ride a camel. I don't know. We need to do some things. You can do things. So if you have a partner, because a lot of the girls are like, gee, I can't do it. I have a husband. That's when you really want to do it. Make memories with him. Invite him into the bucket list, okay? So y'all can make a bucket list too. Oh, add fun, spicy things to the bucket list, okay? Don't just be like, oh, we're gonna go paint in the park. Nothing wrong with painting in the park, but add some things that y'all gonna be like, girl, why we did that? Or you just, you know how you just laugh like, that was so dumb. Oh my God, that was so fun. Now that was romantic. We ain't never gotta do that again, but I'm happy we did it. Like, make experiences and memories that you'll forever remember. Now the thing I can also tell y'all, take pictures of everything. Even if you want to create like a little photo album of the summer, like do things like that to add the spice back into your life, okay? Well, like I said, whether you're single, engaged, married, you can do little things to bring joy into your life. Like I said, my life is like this, but sometimes I need a little whoop whoop. And I like to stay steady for a little while. When I get too steady for too long, I'm like, okay, let's set this on fire. Hold on. So hopefully my sexy summer inspire you guys to have whatever you want to name it, child. I named it sexy summer. You don't have to have a sexy summer. You can name it whatever you want to name it. If you are watching somebody else live their best life, you can live your best life too. I said all of that to say we need to stop playing small. We can't play small no more. We need to go big. We need to have fun, be adventurous, trying new things, getting out of our comfort zone, because I don't believe nothing grows in the comfort zone. I feel like my comfort zone, there's like no sun, the grass is not green in the comfort zone. It's just kind of like, it's just comfortable. That's all we know. As soon as we step out of that comfort zone, it's shiny, it's sunny. We just start growing like green grass, okay? Like, get out of the comfort zone and try something new. See if that works for you, because I feel like it's so easy for us to get in this space where we're just like, we're on a hamster wheel doing the same thing over and over and over. So this is our little end of Q1, beginning of Q2. This is our little check-in. I'm challenging y'all for Q2, set it on fire. Whether it's in business, your romantic life, personal life, whatever it is. When I say set it on fire, I know somebody's like, why would I set it on fire? Set it on fire in a good way. Turn the heat up, you know? I just say set it on fire because turning the heat up is like, girl, I ain't got time for the oven to warm up, girl. Just throw a match in and let it do what it do, okay? Because since I started to set things, little fires, it's just like, oh, that's fun. Q2, we're going big. We're giving our all. We're doing things that makes us happy. Yeah, we're not just watching other people live their life. We are getting inspired, because nothing is wrong with getting inspired by somebody else doing something, but implement it in your life in a way that works for your lifestyle, okay? If you know you can't go on hot girl walks every day, don't just be like, oh, I can't walk at all. No, maybe you can only walk on like Saturday and Sunday. Oh well, go for your Saturday and Sunday walk. So this is our little check-in. Q2, we outside, living our best life, touching grass, riding our scooters, riding our bikes, walking, talking to random people we don't know. Get outside and live life and take pictures, like make memories. People only take pictures for Instagram, girl. One thing about me, I got a whole, y'all already know, I love to take a little picture, go to Walgreens, print it out, and now we got photos to show. I'm challenging y'all to make memories in Q2. Q2, go out and have fun and make memories.
Love yours. Love yours. Heart beating fast, let a nigga know that he alive. Fake niggas mad, snakes in the grass, let a nigga know that he arrived. Don't be sleeping on your level, cause it's beauty in the struggle, nigga. It's beauty in the struggle, nigga. Yeah. It's beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success.
That is all that I have for this little check-in. Hopefully this little check-in inspire and motivate you to do something, okay? I don't know what it is, whether it's getting out of your comfort zone, trying something new, setting your little situation on fire. Please, I would love for all of y'all to do a bucket list with me, because that is so fun, y'all. Do a little summer bucket list, whatever it is. I hope this video inspired you. So yeah, that's all that I have for this check-in. If Q1 didn't go well, it's okay, girl. We're in Q2. Q1 is gone. Whatever happened in Q1, girl, we can't do nothing about it. It's a new season, okay? Okay, so if you like the video, girl, make sure to give it a big thumbs up, like, share, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you girls in the next one.